Hi, my name is Shivangi and I'm a friendly neighborhood witch. If you can look, there are two choices that you have. I have made these worry clay stones with my own hands, so I just wanted to put them in this reading. This is a purple colored one, and this is a more like a art one. I like moon, so if you are interested in choosing or getting a reading for yourself, then take a deep breath and choose one of the piles. This is pile 1 and this is pile 2, and we will get to the reading now. For those of you who chose this purple and pink colored clay stone, worry stone, these are your cards. So we have familiar and the witching hour, and we have the elements. I have this book, that diary that I read from, because I am pretty new to this deck and I'm just getting started. So let's see what message group 1 has. So looking into familiar and the witching hour and the elements, when I look at these cards, I'm already seeing two foxes, and these women are same. So someone really wants a pet, needs a pet, or already has a pet, and you have been thinking about how protected you feel when you have this pet. And the elements, which is back to the basic, this card makes me feel like you already know what you're meant to do. You already know how much power you hold. It's just when this pet or this familiar showed up in your life, you just realize that there is so much more to this world than what we see, right? So let me read for the familiar. It says companionship, deep bonds, lifelong connections, two of cups. The connection between witch and familiar is a deep fate-like bond. A familiar usually appears when a witch desires one, but also when a witch is ready to welcome this kind of bond into her life. When I was a child, I always wanted a pet, a dog, a cat, something like that. But my parents, my grandparents never allowed me because they thought it would be too much responsibility. And I agreed to some of it. But then I adopted. There was a street dog that showed up right outside my home, and she was very sweet, very kind. I was very afraid of dogs because I thought they would bite, but she was very sweet and gentle with me, so I would pet her. And then somehow she got in my house. I just made her a part of her family. Now she's sleeping on her own bed in my house, and well, yeah, things happen. And when I needed her, she showed up. I thought I would always get a puppy and train it, but I just got Layla, which is my dog's name, and she is the most beautiful pet to ever exist. Like, I think that's how all pet parents feel. Anyways, coming on to this deck, this energy, this card makes me feel like now you are ready to ask for help. You are ready to create more deeper bonds. Even it says it's a favorable card for finding love and for those seeking richer relationships. Now is the time to go for it. Seek comfort and support of others. Pay special attention to new people coming into your life, as they have the potential to be lifelong connections. So if somebody has recently showed up in your life and you're thinking whether this person is too good to be true, or is this person like genuinely good, then you have your answer. This person is going to stay in your life. You may feel a sense of familiarity as if you have known them for years, and perhaps you have. This person may have been a part of your story over the course of many lifetimes and is here once again to support you on your path. So, if you're thinking this is a past life connection, this is. Now moving on to the witching hour, I'm going to read. This is Nine of Cups. We have a lot of cups energy, very fulfilling energy. This card is wish card, true intent, manifestations, favorable circumstances. The Witching Hour card is perhaps the most positive and powerful card in the deck and represents extreme happiness and things coming together in a magical way. This card means the circumstances are highly favorable for your question and situation. You can see the energy of the Witching Hour manifesting in an increase of finances, taking the next step in relationship, getting a better job, finding the perfect house, or any other number of desirable outcomes related to your question. Additionally, this card is confirmation that your spiritual work is paying off. You're learning and integrating lessons well. Your skills are coming together to create true and pure magic. It just feels like someone, you guys were working so hard for a long while, and you thought if things were really happening or not, but now all of a sudden things have started shifting and you're like, oh, this is crazy, but I feel like nothing was working or whatever, but now it is. Okay, so we have the elements. Back to basics, start from the beginning, reconnect with nature, the Hierophant. Elemental magic is one of the most natural spiritual practices you can embrace. The elements represent the basic building blocks of the earth and teaches us the value of simple but powerful magic. Water hierophant gives us life but can also be deadly. Fire can be gentle, like the glow of a candle, yet it can also destroy. The earth is solid and strong, yet it can shake our lives and our foundations. We can't see air, yet it can whip into terrifying chaos. The basics hold more value than we credit them with. When you are feeling lost, sometimes the best thing you can do is return to the beginning. Start over with the foundation that inspired you in the first place. Now, why has this card showed up in this deck? It is because remember when things were tough? Remember when things were not working out for you? Remember when you were like, maybe this is never going to happen for me? But then it did. Then you learned. Then you grew up. Then you became amazing. Now, if this is about a connection we are talking about, your past connections might not have been as fulfilling, as good, because they might have taught you a lot of lessons. But now we are being asked that these connections, the connections that are coming in right now, are really powerful and are really good for you. So you need to start again. You need to begin again. You need to have a newer foundation for this relationship or this new chapter that you're beginning. Even if it's a career that you want to begin, you might be growing, and now is the time to begin again. Like, forget what you have gone through. Keep the lessons, but forget what happened before. Now is the time to move forward. Now is the time to just focus on moving forward with a new sense of self, with a new sense of knowing. And these are your cards. This was your reading. I feel very nervous because this is the first time I am doing a reading like this. And I don't know if it resonated with you or not, but if it did, kindly let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel or even like the video. And thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for being here. And yeah, let's go to group number 2. Okay, so now those of you who chose this worry stone, this reading is for you. We have Bewitched. Oh my god. We have the Witch's Brew and Moon Water. Oh my god. Somebody is not doing well. I know these cards have come up a lot of times for me. You are under a spell, a bad habit is taking over. This is the Devil card. I know the Devil when I see it. Let me just. This is like a very beautiful deck. If you want to look at the cards, I'll show you. This is Bewitched. You have the Witch's Brew. and then we have the moon water. Okay, okay, let's see. So for the witch's brew, you can see you are under a spell. Obsession, addiction, conditioning. This is the devil. I told you. Temptation can feel a lot like being under a spell. You know you shouldn't do it, yet you can't help yourself, and you continue to make bad choices even when it doesn't feel good. You are ashamed, or you feel as though your power slips away with every act of self sabotage. In a money reading, bewitched appears when you are too focused on the material pursuits or get rich quick schemes. You may be sacrificing your beliefs to reach goals of a certain status or level of achievement. However, continuing to do so will come at a great personal cost. In a career reading, pulling this card is a clear sign that you are in a poor environment and giving far more than you are receiving. In a love card, in a love reading, you may find yourself pursuing shallow people and relationships. It could be you have cut yourself from discovering true, deep, meaningful connections, even though that is what you truly desire. Okay, this is very weird, but some men have just sat outside the office and they are going to speak really loudly. So if we can hear them, then please forgive me because I cannot do anything about them. Moving on to our next card, which is brew. There's a remedy for your problem. Seek alternative solutions. The Fool and the Death card. When I saw this, I knew it. Moon water is reset. You need to reset your life. Something is not working out, and you are pushing it way too much. You are trying to make it work in a, I don't know, why are you pushing it through so much? If the mainstream methods are failing, then why can't you just go for something alternative? It means that if you are not doing well in your career right now, then go for something else, switch to something else, right? What you have or what you have been doing isn't working. So it's time to broaden your understanding of what is right, good, or valuable. If your reading is about love, you may need to reconsider dating someone who is not a usual type. If you are inquiring about career and business, it could be time to try learning skills that until now seem like something you could skip past. Okay, to be honest, it seems like you think you know the best, but you don't. And these cards are telling you to do better because you deserve better. Okay, we have the moon water, clearing, reset, renew, starting from the beginning, reflection, four of swords. Moon water is made by placing a jug of water when it will where it will capture the moon's rays and be charged by moon's energy. Crystals or herbs can be added to the water. It can be used in sprays, added to baths, or used in rituals and spell to infuse your working. So somebody could be feeling like very tired, restless, that things are not working out no matter what you do. And this is the time to take cleansing baths, cleansing your energy is needed so that you can get rid of the negative energy that is holding you down. Some of you could be not working out, feeling very lousy, lazy, feeling like what's the point of doing anything. So it's time to reset, cleanse your energy, reset, know that you can do better, give yourself that remedy, give yourself green teas, or if you like coffee, whatever you like. Just try to be kinder to yourself because it feels like some of you are really stuck right now, and nothing that you're trying to do or doing is helping you move forward. So you're like, what if it doesn't happen? What if it doesn't work out? But it is gonna. Before that, you need to get rid of your old habits and these negative beliefs that you have. And somebody might actually be looking at you in a way that they're judging you too much, they're jealous of you, they have their energy on you. So cleanse that energy as well with the witch's brew. You need to focus on healing is required right now. You need to make teas for yourself, you need to watch your comfort shows, yes, but that doesn't mean that's the only thing you're going to be doing. Plus, if you're asking about your career, if something is not working out, time to change that, because you are deserving of change. You should not be stuck in situations where you don't want to be stuck in. Now, the glow of moon water has come into your reading to encourage you to take time to reset and perhaps to start again once your soul is refreshed. You are entering a period of pause and repose. Now is not a good time to start anything new. Instead, focus on self care and conserving your energy. You will be grateful for this time later when you enter a new cycle of action and creativity that may not allow much for much downtime. So, what are we saying? We are saying that right now is the time to focus on healing, getting a reset so that you can know what is not working out for you, get rid of those habits, and then learn to heal from those patterns, from those things. And yeah, that is your reading. And I hope this resonated. And if it did, do let me know if you like this reading. Then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel and even leave a comment if you like this. I was very nervous reading through this reading because this is the first time I have done this. I also told the group one that I felt very nervous, but it's done. We are here at the end of the reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.